Hello and welcome to the channel for another video. I've just finished the 12-hour shift, my last for the week. So the plan tonight is to start my days off and make the most of them by going straight out for a overnight hammock adventure. So just going to do a simple camp in the woods tonight. It's just gone 7 o'clock. It gets dark about 9 now. We're mid-May, so the nights are starting to be a bit longer. So should be a good night. So I'm in the woodland next to the Margam Castle estate. The woodland's owned by a lovely lady called Mary, who runs Red Rock Camping, and she lets wild campers use the woodland next to a camping field, which is ideal for me tonight because my time constraints were quite tight coming here straight from work. So no hassle about having to find somewhere private and just get straight into setting up. I'm going to walk about 20 minutes into the woods and then I'm going to put my hammock out. As you can probably tell, it is quite a rainy evening. The rain's supposed to be quite heavy until just after midnight, and then it's supposed to clear. But rain is just another one of those things that stops you getting out the door. And I'm not going to let it. I'm going to start my days off with a bit of an adventure, get out the door and just enjoy myself. There is something quite special about laying there in your hammock with your tarp over you, just watching the rain, chilled and warm, perhaps with a beer. So I'm looking forward to that once I get myself set up. Well, it's just gone 9 o'clock, it's just starting to get dark, so I've settled in for the night. I've got my first beer open, Brewdog IPA tonight. The hammock's all set up. I've got my sleeping bag lofting up along with the underquilt and the overquilt. Don't think I'm going to need the overquilt tonight really, but I've got it along anyway. It's not due to go down below about 9 degrees tonight, so it should be pretty warm, but doesn't hurt. I can always throw that off in the night if I don't need it. It's really quite pleasant. Sat here, it's raining, I'm dry underneath my tarp, I'm looking out, listening to the bird song, and hopefully tonight I'll get to see a deer. There's loads of deer in this area. The Margam Park area is famous for its deer population. There's a white deer spotted here recently, so it would be amazing if I got to see that. But any deer would be really nice to see. So, food time. We've got Asian noodles with chicken and mixed vegetables. It's one of these Amazon sachets from Expedition Foods. I've added a bit of soy sauce to it to give it a bit more flavour. This particular flavour is not the best, but with some soy sauce on it, it's not bad at all. Well, I'm quite hungry after work. I've had some Asian noodles, now for some steak. I've got to be honest, I've cheated this evening because I knew it was going to be raining. I've brought some dry wood with me, so hopefully I won't have too much problem with my fire and I can get my steak on the go. Popped out from work at lunchtime and got myself a lovely bit of ribeye from the butchers in Roost today. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Oh, that's looking good. I have made a slight error. I failed to bring any sort of plate with me today. So let's see if I can get the grill pan off. Don't want to lose my steak. Taking the grill pan off. I just sat it on top of my cooking pot, which will take the heat. I'm going to have to eat it straight off there. Here goes. I've also failed to bring any sort of steak knife with me, but never mind. Luckily this is really quite tender. That is spectacular. Well, this is me settled in for the night. I've had a really pleasant evening. It was great to get out. Unfortunately I didn't see any deer tonight, but I've enjoyed my beers and my steak. So it's been a great little adventure. Night night, see you in the morning. Well, I got woken up by some early morning visitors. Don't think they're that happy to see me here. Well, it's 5:45 in the morning. I probably went to bed just before midnight, but I fell straight asleep, so I've probably had about 6 hours sleep. So happy days, that's a good night. And being woken by sheep is not the worst way to be woken in the morning. After the early morning sheep invasion, I fell straight back to sleep. Not even trying to get back to sleep, but no trouble at all. But awake now, it's about 8 o'clock, so time to get up, I think. With all the rain last night, I probably shouldn't have pulled the front of the tarp up quite so high. I've got a pool gathered above me, which could have been really bad if the tarp leaked. But shows the quality of these DD superlight tarps. It's holding that water there, no leaking at all. Podge. That would have been really bad right above me. So that's it, I'm off home. Time's one of the major barriers that stops you from going out and having an adventure. But by going after work last night, I'm going to be back with the family for about 10 o'clock this morning. So no real family time lost, and I'm already feeling like I've made the most of my days off. I'd really appreciate it if you give the video a like and subscribe. See you on the next one.